You have unpaid invoices and are considering a collection agency, but what does it really cost? The biggest expense might be what you're already paying. In-house collections can be far more expensive than outsourcing, and every day you wait, that money vanishes. The chance of collecting a debt drops to just 20% after 6 months. Many businesses fear high agency fees, but the common model means you pay nothing unless they succeed. It's an investment. In the next few minutes, we'll break down the pricing, reveal hidden costs, and show you how to calculate true value. So, how do agencies actually charge? Let's quickly cover the 4 main structures. First, contingency fees. This is the industry standard. You pay a percentage, typically 20–40%, only on money they collect. Next are flat fees. You pay a fixed price per account, like $25 up front. It's predictable but risky. You pay regardless of results. Third, hybrid models. These mix a small upfront fee with a lower contingency rate, sharing the risk between you and the agency. Finally, hourly billing. This is rare and used for complex cases needing deep investigation. You pay for time, not the outcome. With these models in mind, why isn't the rate always the same? The price is determined by the probability of success. The single biggest factor dictating an agency's fee is the age of your debt. The older it is, the harder it is to collect. Remember that 20% collection chance after 6 months? That's why a new debt might have a 25% fee, but a year-old debt is 40%. An agency is betting its time and resources. An older debt is a long shot, so the potential reward must be higher to justify it. The size of the debt matters too, but maybe not how you think. Smaller debts, often under $1,000, have higher percentage fees. It takes similar effort to work a $500 debt as a $5,000 one, so the agency needs a bigger slice of the smaller pie to cover costs. So you understand the rates, but what happens when legal action is needed? This is where the real hidden costs appear. When an account escalates to legal action, you're looking at costs beyond the contingency fee, like court filing and server fees. And here's a big one. Most businesses miss the attorney suit fee. It's an additional 10% on top of the base contingency rate. So your 30% contingency fee can instantly become 40% plus court costs the moment a suit is filed. You must clarify this in your agreement. While these costs seem high, consider the alternative. Your own team's time and legal risk can be far greater. It's part of that initial calculation. Now that we've uncovered all the potential costs, it's time for a mental shift. How do you measure an agency's true value? Here is the single most valuable piece of advice. A low fee from a bad agency is more expensive than a high fee from a great one. Imagine a $10K debt. Agency A charges 25% with a 20% success rate. You get $1,500. Agency B charges 35% with a 40% success rate. You get $2,600. What's a realistic success rate? The national average is between 20 and 30%. Only $20–30 is recovered for every $100 owed. But these rates vary by industry. B2B collections can see success rates up to 70%. You need an agency that specializes in your sector. This is why debt buyers purchase old debt for pennies on the dollar. They know the value is what's realistically collectible. Let's connect this. We know debt value decays quickly, and we know success rate is paramount. The true cost of waiting is lost recovery power. Therefore, the effectiveness formula isn't just the fee, it's success rate x debt amount, total fees. Your goal is to maximize this final number. Think back to the pricing models. A cheap flat fee service is useless for a tough debt that needs legal action. Match the model to your debt. Choosing an agency isn't a simple vendor purchase. It's a strategic decision about risk management and recovering your capital. So what's the cost of a collection agency? It's a price based on time, size, and difficulty, but its true measure is performance, not percentage. Your first takeaway: time is the great destroyer of value. The best way to lower your effective collection cost is to act quickly. Second takeaway: vet for performance, not price. Ask agencies for their recovery rates in your industry and for debt of a similar age. Audit your accounts receivable today. Identify debts near the 90-day mark and start the conversation. Focus on what you stand to recover.